So let's go ahead and take a look at our topics for this week. And first item here is, CrowdStrike names PLA unit 61486 as the Panda APT hacking group. Do I have that right, Matt?
You have that right. So CrowdStrike just released a report, I believe it was this morning, tying a whole bunch of indicators and even a few in-life personalities, one in particular, to this group that they've been calling Panda. They named their APT groups that they track by a specific name to identify it, and then a country name, which is usually an animal, China being Panda. It's interesting, they actually track this one actor, CPYY, who has a couple other handles. They track photos that he's posted online, tie it to domains he's registered that were used as part of the campaign. This whole campaign was targeting mostly like aerospace companies. Again, the usual kind of intellectual property theft. So there's a little bit of overlap with the infrastructure, apparently, with other groups that are known that they call Comment Panda, which we would call Comment Crew or APT1. There's another one, Vixen Panda, which I wasn't familiar with, but by the name I'm assuming it's another Chinese group. I think the big thrust of this report is that they're pretty much putting another nail in the coffin that says this is actually happening. It's not just some sort of fiction. It's not someone trying to grasp at straws to find attribution. They seem to be pretty sure that it's this individual and it's this branch of the PLA.
Right. So there are a variety of activities going on. They seem to have some, sort of focus in terms of direction or objectives. I think I read something recently about allegedly hacking into satellite command and control structure for the last several years, in fact. And not a topic we're addressing directly here today, but lots of different activities going on, and it's just a matter of trying to get a handle on what's going on. And the more information that's shared, obviously, the better off the public and certainly organizations that are trying to protect themselves are going to be. So I guess what I would encourage is go out, get access to these reports, take a close look at them, and be as well informed as possible. Right?
Yeah, on that note, I would say probably 3-4 years ago, there really wasn't a lot of sharing of information around this type of nation-state targeted activity going on.
Very quiet. Yes.
It seems like there's a lot more of information being shared, and you can start leveraging that intelligence in your own environment to look for any of this potential activity within your enterprise and whatnot. So like you said, definitely check it out and see if you have any indications of this activity occurring in your network. And it also seems to me from, we mentioned a lot of these different groups here, that there's definitely several fragments of them, and certain ones seem to be targeted at certain sectors more. You have ones that target energy sectors like oil and gas. You've got ones that are targeting aerospace and defense industrial base types of things. So it's interesting that they kind of seem to be tasked for certain sectors of the,
Absolutely. And different levels of sophistication as well, right? So
they seem to use different tool sets, although some tool sets overlap, but then there's some uniqueness in their tool sets and their TTPs that they use. So
that's the tools, techniques, and procedures. Is that right?
Right.
Yeah. Common term used in the in sort of the government speak, but not so often in the public space. Okay.